Never tell anyone you're a trader. Seriously, if I could go back to when I first started, it's probably one of the first things I'd tell myself. And not because there's anything wrong with trading, but because I didn't realize telling people would actually make me a worse trader. At the time, I thought I was just sharing what I was working on. Looking back, I was putting pressure on myself without even realizing it. When I first started learning, I told a few of my mates, and pretty much straight away, the question started. So how much you made? When are you quitting your job? What are you investing in? And the funny thing was, I wasn't making any money. I was losing then, and I'm still losing now. I was blowing evals, making silly mistakes, and still just trying to figure this whole thing out. But because I'd told people I'd started trading, I almost felt like I had something to prove. And at first, I didn't think that was a bad thing. It actually felt exciting telling people what I was working on. But looking back, I think I got too caught up on being a trader instead of actually becoming a trader. They're actually two completely different things. And the moment I realised wasn't even because of one of my friends. It was because of my girlfriend. Every now and then she would ask how trading's going, but she wasn't judging me. She wasn't expecting me to be making loads of money. She was just asking because she knew it meant a lot to me. I'd be annoyed at myself before she even asked. And that's when something clicked. For ages, I thought other people were putting pressure on me, but they weren't. I was doing this to myself. I started feeling like I needed good news every time someone asked how trading was going. And that's not how trading works. Some weeks are great, and some weeks are just awful. Most weeks meet somewhere in the middle though. The market doesn't care who you've told. It doesn't know you're trying to prove yourself. It'll humble you either way. The other thing I realised is that most people don't actually know what trading looks like. They hear the word trader and think you're making loads and loads of money. Or they think you're gambling. And some people even assume it's a scam. Very few people know what the journey actually looks like. They don't see the weekends spent reviewing trades, the blown evals, the losing streaks, or the days where you genuinely wonder if you're getting better at all. That's why these days I'm a lot quieter about it. My family doesn't even know I trade. Only a few close friends and my girlfriend know. And not because I'm embarrassed. I'd rather just surprise people with the results than keep talking about something I haven't even achieved yet. And I think social media makes this even harder. Open your phone for 5 minutes and it feels like everybody else is winning. Another payout, another funded account, another trader saying they've quit their job. Meanwhile, you're wondering why you can't string together 2 good weeks. And then you remember people are only posting the highlights. And that's one of the reasons why I started this channel. I'm not trying to convince anyone I've made it, because I haven't. I'm still trying to become consistently profitable. I'm still making mistakes. I'm still figuring things out. And as ugly as this all looks, I think it's worth documenting too. So if you're just starting trading, here's the biggest thing I'd say. Don't worry about telling everyone you're a trader. Don't worry about looking successful. Just focus on becoming someone who deserves to call himself one. Because looking back, I don't think my mistake was telling people I trade. My mistake was wanting people to believe I was before I'd actually made it. One day, I hope people know me as a trader, and not because I have to keep telling them, but because the results made it obvious.